just underway here in the first period. Brampton with the ball behind their own net. Throw it up at center. Trying to get to it. There was Ponce. Good pass up ahead. Hits Alvo. Alvo with a shot that just goes wide. A quick start. Now Vancouver will bring it back. Honan. Around the boards it goes. Brampton. Marcel Mallet. Over to Ahmed. Taken away. And well taken there. Nice play by Daniel Vero. Vero winds up, shoots it. That went wide. Kept it on the far side by Desange. Quick start. They go back and forth. Drop pass by Gill is picked off. Vero heading back up the floor. Brampton get it up as far as the blue line, and they'll bring it out. Perlick, he'll gain the blue line. Perlick stepping around for Durko, getting it out in front. Ball goes into the corner. Gill cycles it back down low again. Noah Perlick is back there. Ball comes up along the boards. Woolworth can't get it out. It's kept in by Brampton. Good pass over to the far side to Sean Hannon. Back at the point. Crocker to the middle. Shot save is made by Wind. Brampton in behind the goal having a look around. They'll cycle it down low. Hannon back at the point. Long shot. That was kicked away by somebody in front. Didn't get past the defense. That hits the ceiling here at Huntington Hills. Down into the corner. Brampton back in their own end. Along the boards, quick outlet pass to Zach Rayome. Oramogi. Bangil just to the blue line and over. Brampton get it back out, send it down the floor. Kayla. Up to Dial, back to Calcat, back to Kayla. Long pass up the blue line, that was intercepted. Sirigic stopped at the blue line. Up through the middle and stepping up to intercept that was Sahib Gill. Gill breaking in, can't get a shot away. Smith, Jason Smith with a shot, that one off a leg into the corner. Sirigic. It comes right back to him, and it's poked away by Kayla. Shot was blocked. Brampton changing. It's brought in, that's onside. Nainman, shot on goal, goes up and out. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. Sean Fear will take the face-off for Vancouver. He wins it. Back to Churchwell. Churchwell will go over to Soroviak. Honan had it taken away. Back comes Ponce. Gains the blue line. Across to Mallet. Marcel Mallet. Into the middle. Shot. Scores! The initial shot was taken by Stephen Alvo. The save was made by Wynn, but then it just kept trickling and went over the goal line. Wynn got a big piece of it. There's Mallet. Into the middle to Alvo. And his shot, Wynn gets the right pad down, but can't quite keep it out. Got a big piece of it, but not enough to prevent the goal by Stephen Alvo, and Brampton jump out to a 1-0 lead. Brampton back in on the attack again. Lemos down into the corner. It's reversed to the other side, trying to get to it. He's Ben Woolworth. He does. So Wowitka. Where I got Woolworth too. It's getting late. Actually, not a bad day today. That's the 5 games. We did 1 earlier this morning and then 4 this evening. But tomorrow is going to be a very busy day for us. 7 games to do. Looking forward to it. Dumped in. Back to get it. J.C. Gill. Stick goes high in the air. Carey able to keep it in. He'll leave it there. Long shot deflected. Went off the end boards. Brampton will bring it back out. Taskus got it down in deep. Vancouver will get it out. Pass up ahead. It's a good one right on the stick of Jesse Churchwell. Getting back to break it up is Mitchell Byrne for Brampton. Penalty coming up to Brampton. The referee out at center has called it. It's going to be body checking. First power play will go to Vancouver. They trail it 1-0. Number 62, Jason Gill. Big defenseman with Brampton. See what they can do now on the power play. They start down in Brampton territory. Pretty sure that hit the ceiling. Play allowed to continue. Referee's got his arm in the air. It's just going to be offside. The guys on the Vancouver bench are arguing that hit the ceiling as well, and the faceoff should have come back down into the Brampton end. Right from the faceoff, it comes back into the Vancouver end. Dylan Churchwell. Churchwell straight up through center. He likes to dump it in. Hustling in there is Fair. Now they'll set up. Churchwell. Desange from a very sharp angle, a little bit ambitious there as it went out of play. Vancouver player knocked down in front of the goal. Both teams will change. 12:26 left to go here in the first period. 1-0. Brampton Midnight Express over the Vancouver Falcons. That one hit the beam up in the ceiling. So this time the faceoff will be back in the Brampton end. Players make their way back down to our left. LaFortune, the faceoff against Stephen Alvo. And LaFortune wins it. Vancouver with the ball. Harp Calcat, that's stolen along the boards. And once again, Brampton sends it down the floor. Wind out to play it. He'll move it up ahead to LaFortune. Marcel LaFortune shoots it in. Big collision down in the corner. And once again, though, Brampton able to get to it. We can't get it out. It's kept in. Harp Calcat in the corner, feeding it out in front. It went through the crease. Smider Kayla tried to pinch in. He gets caught. And here's Alvo again. Alvo trying to cut inside. Had it knocked away from him. Kayla. Little back pass. That finds Jesse Churchwell. Back to Kayla. He'll leave it back. Calcat. Over on the other side. Go down into the corner. Back at the point. Calcat with a shot. Knocked down. Penalties over. We're back to 5-on-5. There's a breakout for Brampton. A shot save made by Wynn. Ball's at his side. He'll cover it up. J.K. Gill with a good chance coming down the left side as he took that pass right at the blue line. Got away a good shot. Wynn made the save. Controlled by Vancouver. Ringing around the boards. Just chopping it out with Shane Carey. Waved off the flooring. Look out in behind the goal. Comes right out in front. You can see there was a bit of a miscommunication there between the defenseman and the goaltender. They get away with it. It's Mitchell Byrne and Nicholas Lamb. We'll talk about that one. Lamb, the starting goaltender for Brampton. Shot from the boards by Backmeyer went up into the ceiling. Referee out at the blue line is waving the Brampton player out. Ball goes down into the corner, controlled by Brampton, up along the boards. Hustling over it, keeping it in was Keegan Federico. Omaregi up to Gill. That ball hit the side of the goal. Now it's in behind the goal. The net has been moved as the players were fighting for the ball in behind the net. So the whistle goes. Teams will change. Let's hear from Napper. Trying to chip it out, but the ball goes into the Brampton players bench. Face-off will come back in the Vancouver end. Brampton trying to sneak in a late change. Players are told to go back to the bench. They need to get 5 out there, though, which they do. Hannon to face off against Sean Fair. Hannon won it. The shot just missed as it was taken right from the face-off. Taskus along the boards, gets it down low. Ball comes loose, and pouncing on it is Backmeyer. Backmeyer for Vancouver. He'll lug it out himself. Gets to center, and will just pass it in over the blue line to Fair. They've gained the offensive zone. Fair staying with it. Has it knocked off his stick. Omaregi down in the corner. He'll go in there with Mainman. All bouncing around. It comes in front of the goal. Cleared away. Taskus down the floor. Back to get it for Durko for Vancouver. Quickly turns, fires it up to Mahonen looking for Mainman. Mainman trying to get around Sahib Gill. Gill with it behind his own goal. Rings it around the boards. Waiting for it at the blue line. Was his teammate, but the ball goes again into the Brampton bench. Keep your head up over there. And a little pushing and shoving. Referee's going to send them both out. And we'll drop it. Gill working it down into the corner. He'll keep on going. Sahib Gill just trucking along down in behind the goal. Finally it comes out. Trying to get away was Churchwell. Penalty coming up to Brampton. That's no, correction, it's going to go against Vancouver. Now the goaltender has gone to the bench in favor of the 6th attacker for this delayed penalty call. Elbow, good pass. Right on the stick of Mallet, Marcel Mallet down in the corner. And he gets hit by Churchwell. Will there be a second one? Let's see. Churchwell's stick got up a little bit on Mallet. That occurred during the delayed penalty. And both players gone to the penalty box. So great opportunity here for the Midnight Express to expand their lead. It will be 5-on-3. The second penalty to Churchwell, 4 minutes. So we have a 2 and a 4 on the board, 5-on-3 on the floor. Hannon gets waved out. Perlick comes in to take the face-off. Actually, it's J.C. Gill, 96. Rayom. Hard shot comes off the end boards. It's J.K. Gill, the quarterback on the power play. Hannon has it now. Down into the corner. Look around, they'll come back. Hannon to Gill. Tried to slide it down in the corner. That is picked off. And bringing it out, Harp Calcat got a shot away. 3 against 5. Forced the goaltender, Lamb, to make a save. They'll bring about a face-off down in the Brampton end. That takes 35 seconds off the penalty clock. They'll bring it in over the blue line. They gain the zone. Crocker. He will leave it for Hannon. Over here on this side to Rayom. They'll work it right out in front. Comes back to Hannon. Still 5-on-3 for another minute. One-timer. Didn't work out quite as planned for Rayom as it goes up and over the goal, over the glass and into the mesh. Faceoff comes outside the blue line, which means Brampton will have to try and regain the offensive zone again. 55 seconds left to go in the first penalty, or the 2-minute penalty to Brampton. 2:55 left to go in the second one, the 4 minutes to Churchwell. Crocker. Hannon, they get it in, so now they can set up. No, they don't. Referee said it did not come in on that first attempt. Brampton thought that they had gotten it in, so they couldn't touch it. Would have been offside. And now it's cleared down the floor. 30 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Gill with a shot from outside. Now they're in. It's one way to get the zone. Down low alongside the goal, comes out in front. Great chance for Gill. Ball bounced on him a little bit. Didn't get a lot on it. Then it's cleared down the floor by Vancouver. So that'll do it now. The first penalty is over. It's 5-on-4 right now. Wynn comes out to play it. Still a power play, but 5-on-4 now. Gill. Mallet, back to Gill, over to Sahib Gill. Down into the corner. Gill with a shot, blocked by the defense. Back to J.K. Gill, down to Mallet. Back to J.K. Shoots it, save is made. That got through, Wynn with the save, no rebound, and they clear the front of the goal. Minute 21 left to go in the 5-on-4. Check out the entire schedule for the week on the CBHA website, but just to let you know, we'll be starting 10:30 tomorrow morning here at Huntington Hills with a game in the Masters, Saskatchewan Mammoth and Alberta Havoc. That's first of 7 games we'll have for you tomorrow. Go home and get some good rest. That's knocked down. That was Sahib Gill, J.K. Gill, winding up and firing it. Over on the far side, another save made by Wind. That was Ponce over on the left side with that last shot. Daniel Ponce back to the point. J.K. Gill shot again, blocked in front. Rebound is there, put wide. Great chance for Mallet. Ponce puts it wide and down the floor it goes again. 45 seconds to go in the man advantage. Under 5 to play here in the first. J.K. Gill, they'll get it onside. Hannon looking in front, had Mallet cutting for the front of the goal. Ball didn't get to him. Now it's Mallet in the corner, feeds it to the side of the goal. Hannon down behind. Sahib Gill. Back to Rayome. JK, Rayome with a shot. Everybody's ducking. Down the floor it goes, and that will do it. Great penalty kill by Vancouver. So we're back to 5-on-5. It was full 2 minutes of 5-on-3. Brampton unable to take advantage. Shot Wynn made the save. Dropped it. It's still loose. Can't get it behind Wynn. He caught it in the glove and then dropped it. And will come the other way. Main men in front. Oh, what a save by Lamb as he robs Mitch Van Giel. Set up perfectly by Trevor Mainman. Here's Van Giel again. Shot on goal. This is a little bit easier for Lamb, but boy, that gets a reaction from the crowd and the players. What a save by Nicholas Lamb. That 2-on-1 just after the penalty had expired. Well, 2 penalties. That's got everybody buzzing. That close to tying it up. That'll be kept, no, it was kept in and then fumbled out at center by Chris Savoviak. Off the boards, that'll go, won't go for flooring because it's going to go right on goal, the perfect carom. And Wynn has to hold on to it, down to 3:17. Let's come back and finish off this period in just a moment. Long shot attempt by Byrne was blocked, and there's a hit along the boards, and that's going to be a penalty. Great block by Marcel LaFortune, and then as he raced down the floor, he was bumped into the boards by Byrne, and Byrne is going to head to the penalty box. 2 for body contact. 2 for checking if you prefer. Another power play for Vancouver here late in the first period. 3:01 left to go. Dosanjh will take the face-off for Vancouver. And it's controlled by Vancouver. Backmeyer to Churchwell. Back to Churchwell. Dosanjh. Back to Churchwell. Dosanjh again. Dosanjh has it on the right side. Fan on that pass attempt. Churchwell, Dosanjh trying to get the defense to move. See if he can get a shooting lane. They do. Lamb got an arm on that. Good shot by Churchwell. Dosanjh back to Churchwell. Backmeyer shot that one off the top of the blade of his stick. Up and out of play. Ball goes up in the air, stays in play. Backmeyer to the blue line. It's not in yet. Now they bring it in, and it's picked up by Brampton. Minute 10 to go in the power play. Churchwell over to Fair. Back to Backmeyer. To Dylan Churchwell. Dosanjh down to Fair, out in front, Backmeyer with a shot. Ricocheted off a leg into the corner. There's a chance for Fair. Another save made by Lamb. That time just holding his ground, letting the ball hit him as he was in perfect position. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Churchwell elects to just dump it in. Use Mainman's speed to go get it. Mainman is knocked down the corner, gets up, stays with it. Mainman out in front, makes a pass across. Lamb with another amazing save. Again with the right pad. That looked for sure like the tying goal. That's 2 he has taken away. Nicholas Lamb has been brilliant here in the first period. Here's Mainman trying to get around the outside. Mainman, speed to burn. Gets in front and then has the ball knocked off his stick. Pretty good poke check that time by Lamb. Give him credit for that one as well. J.C. Gill into the middle. That's broken up. Crocker had the chance. Herb Calcat in over the blue line. Across, hard shot. That goes wide. Another shot played away by Lamb. We're at 5-on-5. Trying to spin off the boards was Dial. Out in front again. Lamb with another save, covers up with 19.2 seconds to go. Those 2 saves that period by Nicholas Lamb are as good as any 2 saves I've ever seen in any of these national championships. He did them both in this period. All right, another face-off. Well, a little confusion about who was going to be on for Brampton. Okay, important face-off here. 19.2 to go. Won cleanly by Vancouver. Churchwell couldn't get it in deep, and it's picked off by Brampton. Quickly in over the blue line. J.C. Gill. Nice to play it towards the goal. Big battle down in there. Ball comes to the boards. Played in front. It's tipped over the top of the goal. Churchwell gets it, bats it out of play. And as the play ended, the ball was bouncing, and Dylan Churchwell just batted it out of play. Brampton won it the old, as they say in hockey, the puck over glass call. Not going to get that. All right, 20 minutes are done, and it was an eventful 20 minutes. Brampton lead it 1-0. We will take a break here at the Huntington Hills. Come back in just over 4 minutes from now. You're watching the 2021 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's A, Women's A, and the Masters National Championships. We are at Huntington Hills, as they say, in Calgary. Back in just over 4. Brampton leading Vancouver 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. We're back for period 2. Nicholas Lamb, really the story of that first period. 2 highlight reel saves, I should say. Still haven't recovered from them yet. To keep Brampton ahead, 1-0. No penalties on the board as we start this second period, so we are 5-on-5. Marcel Mallet dancing in over the blue line, chips it in, he'll go chase. Wind will play it and hold on to it. So we'll get a face-off in the Vancouver end. Vancouver coming into this game 2-0, Brampton 1-1. 7 teams in the men's A this year. Top 2 teams will get a bye into the semifinals. There's a shot off a leg. 3 plays 6, 2 plays 4. In the quarterfinals, team that finishes in 7th can book their ticket home. Nobody wants to finish 7th. We're still early. Lots of games left to be played. And we will play a lot of games tomorrow. 7 here at Huntington Hills. Other games being played nearby, the Murray Copot Arena. It's lifted out, down the floor. Not enough for flooring. It was close. So Brampton back behind their own goal. Vero watching them. They'll fire it around the boards all the way out to the far blue line. Did anybody touch it? Yes, they did. They've waved off the flooring. Brampton on it. Get it through the crease. Perlick got it behind the goal. A wraparound attempt. Players go flying. Ball comes out. Back to get it, J.C. Gill. Being watched by Dosange. Gill up here to Crocker. Crocker, good pass up at the blue line to Perlick. Perlick has the ball knocked off his stick. Comes out to center. LaFortune couldn't get it deep. He'll follow up on it himself, bring it in. It's cleared out over center. Dylan Churchwell to Carey. Carey will shoot it in. Lamb out to play it, leaves it back there for Noah Lemos. Hannon having a look around. Good pass right onto the stick of Zach Rayome. Rayome will bring it in over the blue line, working it along the boards. Now he's got a little bit of room, trying to get it out in front. Comes here to the near boards. Rayome staying with it. Rayome back at the point. Crocker. Omaregi takes a little bump from Marcel LaFortune. The ball comes behind the goal. For Durko. To LaFortune. LaFortune going into the corner with Mitchell Byrne. LaFortune staying with it and has it taken away by Omaregi. Good pass up ahead. Hannon in the corner. Ball bouncing around. Hannon's got it again. Tried the breakaway pass. Trying to hit Jesse Churchwell up at the blue line, but that was off the mark. It results in a flooring call against Vancouver. A good game to end this day off. A new water bottle for Alexander Wynn, the goaltender, he'll take a quick sip. And ready to go again. Shot fired wide. Mallet down in the corner. He loses it. And Brampton will settle things down. Off the boards, they tried to get it to Sirijic. That was stopped. Shot goes in wide of the goal. Comes all the way out to center. Smith will shoot it in. Brampton get to it first. Back up along the boards. It's physical down there. It's not in over the blue line. Fear, that would have been offside had Mallet touched it. A little delay at the blue line. Put Mallet offside. Brampton are onside. They've gained the zone. As Ponce with a long shot. Comes off the end boards and Wind will dive on it at the side of the goal. 4:24 gone in the second period. Still just the one goal, that by Brampton. Stephen Alvo early in the first period. And speaking of Alvo, he will take the face-off for Brampton. Vancouver control it. Churchwell lifts it high in the air. It's batted down. Following up on it, Wowitka. Physical battle along the boards. Brampton couldn't get it out. Kept in. There's a shot. Another save by Lamb. Rebound was there as he gave up a juicy rebound that time, but Vancouver couldn't take advantage. Still, they can't get it out. It's kept in. Vero. Daniel Vero. Brings it back to the blue line. Has a look around. Into the middle to Wowitka. Wowitka is knocked down, and that's going to be a penalty against Brampton. Noah Lemos gone to the penalty box, so power play for Vancouver. Comes with 14:44 left to go in regulation time. Kayla able to hold the line. Mainman trying to get it out in front. Jesse Churchwell has it. Spider Kayla. Down low. Different look on the power play here for Vancouver. Kayla doesn't shoot it. In behind the goal, Jesse Churchwell. LaFortune. Back to Kayla. Calcat with a shot, goes wide, whistle goes. Crocker and Mainman eyeing each other. Whistle went. No penalties. Still a power play for Vancouver. Minute 11 left to go in their man advantage. Controlled by Vancouver. Kayla. Mainman. Back to Kayla. Calcat. Shot by Mainman. Goes into the crease. Knocked down. Cleared to the boards. Mainman gets to it first. Taken by LaFortune. Down into the corner. Churchwell threw it through the crease. Comes out the other side. Harp Calcat. Back to Kayla. 30 seconds to go. Shot. That hit his teammate. That hit LaFortune. He's shaking up a little bit. It's going to stay out there. He took that one right in the ankle. Churchwell with a shot. Lamb with a save. They're saying not knocked down by a high stick. It was knocked out of the air, but not high enough to be a violation. Kayla winds up, doesn't shoot it. Calcat doesn't either. Now he does, and it is blocked. Good work there by Yusuf Ahmed. And now we've got a 2-on-0 breakaway. They score. They're going to wave it off. They usually only do replays of goals, but I want to have a look at that myself. Wow, 2-on-0. And they really didn't get away a great shot. Not a clean one. Let's have a look. Here they come. You don't see this very often. One pass, tried to pass it back. It kind of gets flubbed around, and ooh, that was really close. And we'll let it go at that. The ruling is no goal. The net had come off first. Stephen Alvo at its center wanted to get an explanation. Not happy with the one he was given. No surprise. So it stays 1-0. And the penalty has expired. Would not have been shorthanded. It's one of the players, it's the one coming out of the penalty box. Shot. Lamb had trouble with that. Oh, quick whistle. A couple of calls back-to-back going Brampton's way. Oh, sorry. That one going Brampton's way. The other one went Vancouver's way. Lamb fumbled that. The whistle went. Hand pass. They'll bring it outside the blue line. Vancouver player heading to the bench with a broken stick, claiming it was slashed. Talking to the referee. Nothing will come of that. Dumped in. Crocker will go back to get it for Brampton. Mainman watching him. Crocker directing traffic. Everybody down deep. Where's he going to go? Up this side. Hannon battling for it. Lost it. It's brought in. Shot by Federico. Off the stick of Crocker and up and out of play. Brampton will make a wholesale change. Vancouver standing pat right now. Smith in to take the face-off against Fear. It's not going to work on the first try. They'll do it again. 11:54 to go here in the second period. That's broken up at center. Fear tried to make the pass across. That was broken up. Things getting a little tight right now. Soroviak to Van Giel. To Mitch Van Giel. Dump it in. Back to get it. Smith. Smith tried to reverse it. Van Giel was in there causing all kinds of trouble for Brampton. They'll go the other side. Mitchell Byrne can't get it out. Dylan Churchwell knocked it down. Van Giel behind the goal. Get Smith on him. He'll come around here to the near side. Kept in by Vancouver. Mainman cutting inside, lost it as he tried to make his move, and then it's put up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Brampton end. .55 to go. Period number 2. LaFortune wins the faceoff. Back to Churchwell. Shot. Save made by Lamb. The rebound is there, cleared to the corner. Brampton able to bring it out. Here's Stevie Alvo. Alvo, cross-floor pass, picked up by Marcel Mallet. Back towards the blue lane into Alvo. Alvo trying to shoot it. Couldn't get it through. Back of the point, shot comes in. Again, didn't get through to goal. Over in the corner, Daniel Ponce. Churchwell, off the boards. It'll be kept in by Ahmed. Ponce, over at the far blue line. Churchwell gets to it first. Ponce knocked it down. The net is knocked loose. Finally, the whistle goes. A little late with the whistle that time. Time ticking away as we're almost at the halfway point of this second period. Ball's finally dropped right from the faceoff. A shot by Gill. Didn't get through to goal, but well executed. Dosanjh straight up through the middle, will flip it in, and quickly it's batted out. J.C. Gill gets it down into the corner. That's picked off, and back comes Vancouver. Vancouver, they'll gain the offensive zone. Flip it back. Well, Whitka couldn't get a shot away. Went off his sticks. In behind the goal, thrown out in front. Gill plays it up to the blue line. Back at the point, long shot by Gill. They score! The rebound was there and they put it home. Hard shot by J.K. Gill. Let's take a look. They'll gain the zone here. They drop it back to Gill from right at the blue line. Fires it in. First save is made by Wynn. The rebound is there, and it's a big one. And it is put home, and it is 2-0. Couldn't pick up who that was coming down the right side, but 2-0, Brampton. Huge goal coming with 9:20 left to go in the second. Mainman turning. He'll head up the floor. Mainman cutting inside, just lost the ball last second. Reached, dove, poked it. Ended up with a pretty good try for goal, then slid into the goaltender. What an effort by Trevor Mainman. Lost the ball, but then dove and got his stick on it before the goaltender got to it, and it just went wide. Brampton bring it in again. Ball goes into the corner. Battling for it there, Ahmed. Shot, save made by Wynn. No rebound this time. He's got it and holds on. Simon Taskus with the shot from the top of the circle. Once again, face-off not done cleanly. Scramble face-off goes in behind the goal. On at first back there is Byrne. He'll play it back at the point. Elect not to shoot it. Burns got it again. Well, that's Rayom, rather, 73, not 72. Hannon out in front, swing and a miss in the slot area. Great effort to keep it in. And heading off, the shot came in, save was made. Now another chance, shot goes wide, up and out of play. Lots of pressure by Brampton right now. Face-off will come outside the blue line. And we're set to go again. Well, maybe on the second try. Works on the second attempt. Crocker. We get it in over the blue line. And then turn it over. Crocker back in his own end, chips it off the glass and out. Thrown on goal. Save is made by Wind. Turnaround shot, that hit the outside of the goal. Lemos let it go. Working it out in front, shot by Sideric. Sideric. Getting late. Jesse Churchwell down into the corner. Alvo played it back behind his goal. It's stolen back there. Churchwell has it. Back at the point for Dylan Churchwell. His shot went off a stick. So Ridgick got to it. Up ahead. Alvo. To Crocker. Shot off the shoulder of Wind. Face-off will be to Wind's right. And they get ready to drop it. 6:54 left to go. Vancouver in danger of dropping their first game of this championship. They are 2-0. Brampton 1-1. Chance to go to 2-1, tied with Vancouver. That one went into the mesh right in front of us. So we'll redo that face-off, and as they get set to do that, let's hear from Napper one more time. Shot fired in around the boards, comes out the other side. Brampton's on it right away. Marcel Mallet, hanging on to it. Back to Sahib Gill. They'll get it in over the blue line. Alvo will hold it there, shoot it in wide of the goal. Dylan Churchwell around looking for Dial. Brampton in forechecking. Dial has it. Up ahead. Gets it to Dosanjh. And then he has it taken away on a nice play by Sirijic. Well, that was 62, Jason Gill. Brampton, no hurry, up by 2. Under 6 to play. Be careful, though. J.C. Gill, and he lost it. Mainman's got it. Mess around with it in your own end. Bad things will happen. Here's Mainman swinging around backhand. Once again, a quick whistle. The ball set on the top of the pad of Nicholas Lamb. We could see it from here. He made the save, but the ball was on the top of his pad. It wasn't covered. Referee over on the other side couldn't see it and blew the whistle. Down to 5:23 to go now. Face-off win for Vancouver. Dylan Churchwell in along the boards. Nicholas Annan took a pop to the chin. And now we get a little clutching and grabbing. Nothing comes of that. Face-off will stay to the right of Lamb. Another face-off win for Vancouver. Shot comes in wide of the goal. Picked up here on the near side. Smith gets to it, clears it in. That was Perlick. At center, Vancouver with it. Under 5 to play. Here's Sean Fair. Fair turning, threw it out in front. That was picked off, and that pass way too far for J.K. Gill, and that'll be a flooring call. We'll have another face-off back in the Brampton end. Down to 4:42 to go. Vancouver is pressing. They've come close, but they need 2. Ball comes right into Lamb. He'll cover it up at the side of the goal. Players a little anxious. Try this again. Now it's done properly. Dylan Churchwell back to the point. That's a big block there. LaFortune clears it in, and again, Lamb's not going to take any chances. He will cover it up. Still 4:20 to go. Just 2 goals in the difference. Marcel LaFortune will take the face-off against Sean Hannon. Brampton win the face-off. Crocker clears it down. He's going to go chase it. Crocker gets it along the boards. Fed it out in front. The pass was feathered over for Taskus. Just missed him. He was heading down the right side. Ball is knocked down just inside the blue line by Dylan Churchwell. Churchwell will bring it in over the blue line himself. Churchwell down into the corner, having a look out in front. Plays it out in front. Ball is loose there and taken away by Brampton. Odd man rush, 3 across. Churchwell hustling to get back. He will. And Churchwell gets all the way back. Churchwell gets dumped down in the corner. Play allowed to continue. LaFortune has it. 3.5 to go. Dosanjh gets it in, puts it wide of the goal. Jesse Churchwell has it, back to Dosanjh. Sahib Gill gets it, clears it. That's not going to be enough for Flooring, as getting back there was Jesse Bachmeyer. Churchwell to Wowitka. Wowitka trying to muscle it in over the blue line. Dosanjh has it. He's pushed down. The whistle goes. The gate had come open. The reason, as those players pushed together, the gate had come open. The referee blew the whistle. It's an unsafe situation there. It's flicked in by Vancouver. Mainman giving chase. Trevor Mainman along the boards. He's got it, but he's surrounded by Brampton players trying to work his way off the boards, kicking it free. Mallet tried to get it out. It went off a stick. They say last touch by Mallet, so the face-off will stay in the Brampton end. Down to 2:20 to go. Reminder, we're back tomorrow morning. 10:30 local time with our first webcast of the day. It'll be in the Masters Championship Division. Saskatchewan Mammoth versus Alberta Havoc. And then 6 more after that. A full day of ball hockey tomorrow here at Huntington Hills. And other games nearby at Murray Copot. Here's Mallet. Had it taken away. Down to Ahmed. And he'll bring it back. So we're under 2 minutes to go. We'll see if Vancouver will try and get wind out of the goal. Neiman trying to track down the Brampton player. He did. Ponce around to Alvo. Alvo lifts it high down the floor. And that's going to be Flooring. So face-off back now in the Brampton end. Only 1.5 minutes to go, down by 2. Do you keep the goaltender in? Do you take him out? Wait to see if you win the face-off? No, down by 2. I'm not sure why you wait. We're going to talk about it. Timeout. Vancouver Falcons. Never a big fan of this idea of waiting to see if you win the face-off, especially this late in the game and down by 2. I mean, if you lose the face-off, you're likely going to lose anyway. It's just going to run out of time. If you're going to roll the dice, roll them all the way. Says the guy who's not responsible for making these decisions. Wind is back in the goal. It'll be Dosanjh to take the faceoff. Important one here for Vancouver. Of course, anything that's important for one team is important for the other as well. Get it done on the first try. Ball is played in behind as Brampton take control. Crocker Off the boards, it's just tipped out. Churchwell back in his own end. They get it in over the blue line. Here's Calcat. Wind making no indication of coming out. Calcat sitting back, leaning against the crossbar. Brampton have it 2-on-1. Pass across, shot, save made by Wind. Rebound was there, cleared away. Crocker gets it out to center. Churchwell, under a minute to go now. Dosange. He'll flip it in. He'll go in to chase. Crocker's got it first. Crocker turns. Flips it down the floor. That's going to be flooring. Churchwell was here, but not tall enough to reach up and get it. Just 40 seconds left. Referee wanted the players along the boards to back up a step. Again, a face-off win for Brampton. Rayom backhands it towards the blue line, picked off there by Churchwell. He'll go over to the other side. Calcat got it in, but it's brought out again by Brampton. Here they come. Another breakout, a shot, another save by Wind. Time winding down in this one now. Just a dozen seconds left to go. And Crocker will likely just hold it there as the clock runs down. 2-0 victory for Brampton over Vancouver in a spirited game. The shutout goes to Nicholas Lamb, and boy, he earned that one with two incredible saves in the first period. Well, that will do it for us this evening. 5 games we've done today. Go home, we'll be back in, well, just over 24 hours from now. We'll start our webcast schedule for tomorrow, and 7 games to go. We'll start with the Masters, as I said, at 7:30. Manitoba, let's back it up. Saskatchewan Mammoth versus the Alberta Havoc. 10:30 tomorrow, 6 more to follow. The full schedule is on the Canadian Ball Hockey Association website. For everybody who helped us out with the webcast today, my name is George Scott. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow morning. So long from Calgary.